IS audit standards, guidelines, functions, codes of ethics, and types of audits, assessments and reviews. Information systems, IS, auditing provides independent assurance that IT governance, risk management, and internal controls adequately protect organizational assets while supporting business objectives. Within the CISA framework, IS auditing is governed by internationally recognized standards and ethical principles that ensure audit quality, consistency, and professional integrity. The Information Technology Assurance Framework, ITAF, developed by ISACA serves as the principal framework for IS audit and assurance engagements. ITAF integrates four major components: the ISACA Code of Professional Ethics, IS Audit and Assurance Standards, audit guidelines and audit tools and techniques, providing a comprehensive methodology for conducting professional IT audits. The IS audit standards are mandatory requirements that establish minimum performance expectations for IS auditors. Key standards include the establishment of an audit charter, organizational independence, professional independence, due professional care, proficiency, and reasonable expectation of audit completion. These standards ensure that auditors maintain objectivity, possess adequate competence, and conduct engagements according to recognized professional practices. In contrast, audit guidelines are advisory rather than mandatory. They provide practical recommendations for implementing audit standards and selecting appropriate audit procedures under varying circumstances. Guidelines improve audit consistency while allowing professional judgment according to organizational risk profiles and technological complexity. ISACA also publishes audit procedures and tools that provide detailed testing techniques for emerging technologies and specialized audit engagements. The ISACA Code of Professional Ethics forms the ethical foundation of the auditing profession. Certified auditors must support professional standards, perform duties objectively and diligently, maintain confidentiality, preserve stakeholder trust, comply with applicable laws and regulations, and continuously improve professional competence. Violations may result in disciplinary action or revocation of certification, reinforcing the importance of ethical conduct throughout the audit lifecycle. The audit function itself is an independent assurance activity designed to evaluate governance structures, risk management practices, and internal controls. Auditors identify weaknesses, provide evidence-based conclusions, and recommend improvements without assuming management responsibility. Independence from operational management is critical because auditor objectivity directly affects audit credibility and stakeholder confidence. Audit strategies and programs should align with organizational objectives while facilitating effective risk management and regulatory compliance. IS auditors perform several types of audits, each addressing different organizational objectives. Operational audits evaluate efficiency, effectiveness, and economy of business processes. Financial audits assess the integrity and reliability of financial reporting systems. Integrated audits combine financial and IT control assessments into a unified engagement. Information systems audits examine IT governance, security controls, infrastructure, applications, and information processing. Administrative audits review management practices, organizational structures, and policy compliance. Audits determine adherence to laws, regulations, contractual obligations, and industry standards. Forensic audits investigate fraud, cybercrime, or legal disputes while preserving evidentiary integrity. Service provider audits evaluate outsourced services through reports such as SOC or ISA engagements. Pre-audits assess readiness before formal regulatory or certification audits. Internal and external audits differ primarily by auditor independence, reporting relationships, and intended stakeholders. Beyond formal audits, organizations increasingly perform assessments and reviews, which generally provide less formal assurance. Risk assessments identify and prioritize threats based on likelihood and impact, while control self-assessments, CISA, encourage process owners to evaluate and improve their own controls collaboratively. Maturity assessments benchmark organizational capability against recognized frameworks such as COBIT or ISO standards. Security reviews, vulnerability assessments, and readiness reviews support continuous governance by identifying weaknesses before they become significant control failures. In conclusion, understanding the distinction between mandatory standards, advisory guidelines, ethical responsibilities, audit functions, and the wide spectrum of audit and assessment engagements is essential. Together, these elements establish a disciplined assurance framework that enables organizations to manage IT risk, strengthen governance, ensure regulatory compliance, and improve the effectiveness and resilience of information systems.